Hi, and welcome to Kwanzoo. In this video, we will be giving you an inside look at our platform for account-based display advertising and retargeting. Before we begin, it's best to understand how our ABM display technology works. The process begins with you, a B2B marketer, uploading your list of target accounts or companies into our platform. From there, we will process the accounts and determine which ones are reachable. You would set up your ABM programs, campaigns, with ads and creative all on the Kwanzoo platform. Then, you would work with our customer success team to organize your accounts as audience segments within Oracle's BlueKai Data Management Platform, or DMP, which is the online database of B2B cookies that Kwanzoo uses for targeting ABM ads. Access to Oracle's B2B data is included with your Kwanzoo platform license. From BlueKai DMP, we would next send your cookie-based audience segment into a demand-side platform, or DSP, for buying media. The Kwanzoo team will help you select the best DSP for serving your ABM ads. As your target audiences see your ads, they may click on the ad or visit your website. The Kwanzoo platform collects all this data and relays it back to you either via ABM dashboards within the platform or ABM reports delivered to you via email or inside your CRM. While we've just covered an ABM job title targeting program execution, using online cookies, you can also use your platform to run an ABM IP targeting program execution when you need to reach accounts in EMEA, APAC, LATAM, or other global regions outside North America and the UK. Let's begin with your account list. Using our template, you can provide us with your accounts, IP domains, geo information, and account details such as account tier, sales region, and more. To learn more on what information is required, you can check out our account coverage report video. Alternatively, you can sync your account lists with Kwanzoo directly from Salesforce. Our customer success team will then help you map the accounts to the right audience segments so you're ready for ad serving. Once your accounts are in Kwanzoo, you would need to create one or more ABM display programs. We'll be creating an ABM display job title targeting program as an example. We'll name it Acme B2B, ABM JTT, US East 3Q17, which is our recommended format for naming Kwanzoo ABM programs. Company name, the type of program, some detail on the audience, and the duration of the program execution. After you create an ABM display program, you can find it in the My Programs page with your Kwanzoo user account. Once you have an ABM display program, you will need to create campaigns. You can do this by clicking on Create New Campaign. A campaign is like a container, which holds one or more ads of a certain size. A typical ABM JTT program will include at least 3 campaigns that support the 3 most common display ad sizes, which are 728 by 90, 300 by 250, and 160 by 600. You can create your campaign in 3 easy steps. Start with selecting your media type. For this example, we'll be using Smart Banner. We'll name this campaign Acme B2B ABM JTT US East 3Q17 300 by 250. We'll also be selecting the 300 by 250 banner size for this campaign. After you save your campaign settings, you can generate your ad tags from the campaigns you've set up and launch them via the DSP. So how do you select who you target with this ABM program? Well, remember how you uploaded your account list with segment detail information? You will want to set up your audience segments in the BlueKai DMP that represents each key set of accounts, to which you may serve a specific set of ad creatives. Kwanzoo CS team can help you map out how many matching cookies are available for each audience segment. And with that information, you can determine the number of ads and budget to apply to that ABM program and segment. As an example, here is a Kwanzoo customer who had set up an industry-based audiences and ran ABM programs against each industry segment. This report shows that the number of matched cookies found for that industry is a little over 21 million. Once you have an overall account-level audience, you can apply job title, level, and function filters in the BlueKai DMP to further filter down the audience. In this example, after applying such filters, you are left with 361,800 matched cookies. Once we determine your filtered cookie pool for targeting, we would select the program and campaigns you have chosen to run it on. We would finally choose the DSP based on which geo-region you're targeting with ABM ads. For ABM job title targeting programs using BlueKai cookies, we typically use Google DoubleClick Bid Manager or DBM as our DSP. We use other specialized DSPs for ABM IP targeting programs. It takes from 4 to 7 days for your BlueKai audiences to fully populate into the Google DBM DSP. This is where you can see the original audience segment you selected and make sure it is ready for ad serving. Your DSP is the final step for serving ABM ads for a given program. But how many ABM display programs can you run at a time? Well, you can create an unlimited number of ABM display programs in Kwanzoo for a flat monthly platform license fee. Your only limit is based on your budget for the amount of media or ads you can purchase. As you scale, we collect an ad serving fee out of your media plus data fees, and that is how you'll be paying us beyond the base platform fee. Typically, you would create ABM display programs for the accounts and segments that are most important to you and your sales team. For example, you may organize your programs based on sales region, such as the US, EMEA, APAC, LATAM, etc., etc. Here's another example of programs, this time organized by industry. Programmatic ABM display does not end with just the serving of ads. Once your program is live, Kwanzoo begins to collect data on your ads, which is perhaps more critical than just serving the ads themselves. You can access different pieces of data with the tabs at the top of your Kwanzoo page. Let's begin by reviewing your ABM reports. We offer 5 reports: Creative Comparison Report, Programs Overview Report, Account Coverage Report, Account Engagement Report, and Sales Insight Report. You can view a sample of each by clicking on View Sample. Generating your report takes a couple of more steps. Let's look at how we generate a creative comparison report as an example. With each report, you will start by selecting filters. The types of filters you use depends on which report you're generating. For the creative comparison report, you will bring together a set of creatives that represent a single ad message into a creative group. This report gives you an easy way to compare multiple ad messages across ad sizes to see which one is getting the most interest from prospects. In this example, we're creating a creative group for the ABM JTT program we had set up earlier in this video. The next step will be selecting an audience and a duration. Essentially, here you are scheduling your reports. Let's create a new report for the creative group we chose. Then we select who receives the report. Since marketing teams are more likely to care about creative performances, we will select marketing team members for the report. For other reports, your audience may be different. For example, for a sales insight report or account engagement report, you may choose members of your sales team. Finally, you select the duration and frequency of the reports. Let's select today's date, which would provide a report since the launch of the program until today. If you select the duration of this week, then the report will be for a 1-week duration every time, for the week prior to when it's delivered. For delivery frequency, let's select weekly. This means the report is updated and delivered every week. Finally, you can view your schedule. As you can see, there is only one scheduled creative comparison report. The most useful report for your sales teams is perhaps the Sales Insight Report, which highlights individual visitor journeys of users from your target accounts that are engaging through ads and on your website. We also call this report a Visitor Journey Report. Notice that we group all the interactions across all the users from a specific account together. Your sales rep also gets to see the specific ad message and website pages that drew their interest. They can also learn the user's job level, job function, and even geolocation, which can help identify this user directly in your CRM system. Your sales reps don't have to wait anymore for leads and form fills. They have actionable data and can start engaging with key prospects at target accounts straight off of this report. The Reports tab is great for sending daily, weekly, or one-time updates to people who may not have the time to visit the Kwanzoo UI. But sometimes you may need to find real-time data. You can do this via the ABM dashboard. At the top of the ABM dashboard is the time frame for the data. Its default is data since launch, but you can isolate a specific time period by selecting a date range. Next is a list of your current programs, followed by a trend graph for the time frame selected. Here it is a trend graph since launch. The default view for the trend graph shows total engagement, which is total ad clicks plus website visits as they accumulate over time. You can change the view to show how many ads have been served over time as well. Next is a graph that shows your top 10 engaged accounts during the selected time frame. The order is based on their total engagement. Finally, in the dashboard is a list of your top engaged accounts, which is not limited to the top 10 in this tabular format. Essentially, it lists all your accounts in the order of top engaged to least engaged. You can also view live data by program in the My Programs page. For each program, you can view how many ads have been served, how many accounts have been engaged, how many ad clicks and website visits there are, and the click-through rate. If you click on a program, you can drill down and view this information by campaign. Kwanzoo has several other advanced capabilities, such as personalized ads based on account or opportunity stage, view-through conversion tracking, ad viewability tracking, third-party ad verification, site blacklist and whitelist from ad serving, and more. Talk to your Kwanzoo customer success contact to discuss those capabilities. And that concludes our walkthrough of the Kwanzoo platform. We hope you are now more familiar with Kwanzoo's tech for programmatic ABM ads. Questions? Contact us via phone or email. From all of us at Kwanzoo, thanks for watching.